another W and go on the next week, you know, with that business attitude again, and get ready to play a really, really good Chillicothe team next week. I mean, tonight there are other ball games here in the SCOL. We got the 5-3 Cavaliers of Chillicothe taking on the 2-6 Astros of East Clinton. East Clinton, 2 straight wins. They beat McClain last week 25-22, so that was a really good ball game last week for both of those teams.
Yeah, what is that with Coach Raybeck? You know, he ends up winning the 2 times that Wilmington loses.
Exactly.
You think he's got something going on there?
I think he's got some bad juju.
Well, it's good juju for him if he's won the last 2 weeks.
And then obviously the big game in Miami Trace tonight as the undefeated Clinton Massey team takes on 6-2 Miami Trace. And then in Washington Courthouse tonight, 2-6 Hillsboro takes on 2-6 Washington Courthouse. So the battle of 2-6. And you know, at Hillsboro, I think they started the season out with 2 straight wins, and they've lost 6 straight games. So maybe they can try to bounce back from those 6 straight losses.
Yeah, well, McClain is 0-8, and so it's anybody's guess what we'll see tonight. Obviously, we would assume that they're probably going to be a little outmatched by the Wilmington team. But I guess that's why you play the game. You just have to see what transpires and see how it
And you know, Coach Kellen says you can't take any team lightly. And I think Wilmington learned their lesson when they played East Clinton, and East Clinton came out, punched him in the mouth in that long first quarter. I think that was a 47-minute first quarter. You know, and that's just something that Wilmington, you know, they just cannot do. They cannot come out here tonight, take any opponent lightly. Then they come out here and they play their ball game, play to their strengths and not to their weaknesses, and exploit the McClain weaknesses all game long. And Wilmington's team tonight is back in their all white away uniforms. Last week they were out warming up in those, and then you know they
their
came out.
pumpkin outfits weren't too lucky for them, were they?
They came out in all the orange. They kind of look like pumpkins a little bit, but I thought it was really, really cool that they came out that way. You know, I think tonight Matt Credit's going to have a good ball game. Obviously, Jerry Johns and Garrett Scott, they're both going to have to run. You know, Jerry's going to have to probably run for 100 yards or more. And Garrett's probably going to have to get up there with them if they deal with the 2-back system tonight. The freshman sensation, Dylan Bogart, he's going to have to, you know, keep stepping up his game. He played a great game last week. The last 2 weeks, he played a great game after coming back from injury. So, you know, just being a freshman and seeing the way that he goes out there and he plays and he starts on Friday nights, it's just amazing to watch some of these kids. And Andy Ely needs to not drop. I mean, we've seen the last 2 weeks a lot of drop balls from the Wilmington receivers, and they need to be able to, you know, catch that ball. Don't look downfield before you catch the ball. And we saw that happen on the first drive for Wilmington last week as Ely dropped 2 passes that were right in his hand. And I don't know if I would accredit that, you know, to the gloves that he was wearing. I mean, or even the atmosphere. I mean, maybe he was nervous a little bit. I could see that. But, you know.
Well, if you were ever going to be nervous, you're going to be nervous against Matt.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, especially in front of that many people, you're never going to have that opportunity again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah, unless you're in the
on your feet for your Greenfield McClain Fighting
Well, the McClain football team is coming in through the tunnel created by the band here with about a minute to go as far as play. They're in what appears to be, like a purple?
They almost have the same uniforms as Vandalia did.
Yeah, that's
They're
right.
all purple with the paw print on their helmets.
In fact, I think their colors are the same as Butler's.
I think they are purple, gold, and white.
Yeah. And we haven't seen. I guess the officials are looks like the 45-yard line. We haven't seen anything as far as they haven't done a coin flip or anything like that, or have we? Do we have any idea if there was a toss yet?
I think there might have been a coin toss, like maybe 20 minutes ago, and I don't think we got it.
Well, I guess we'll find out just like everybody else. We got 8 seconds to go.
Well, it looks like whoever's going to be receiving the ball is going to go from left to right from our view. And it looks like Wilmington will be receiving the ball.
North and south.
Yeah. Wilmington will be going from north to south as they're going to be receiving to begin our ball game. So we're going to get our first look at the Wilmington offense as they're finally going to get on the field and try to put, you know, more points on the board. Again, I said earlier that the last 2 weeks they have only scored 20 total points, and that's coming from a team who's used to putting up 40 a game.
Number 45,
So I think the lowest total they put up before last week and the week before was 32, which was against Vandalia.
Well, I'm not going to predict tonight what the score will be or who will win, because obviously I predicted that Wilmington would beat Massey by 2 points, and I was slightly off on that prediction.
Travis Hall is going to be in to kick this one off for the Tigers. Back to return, number 24, Jerry Johns, and number 7, Garrett Scott for the Hurricane. It's a squib kick. This one is going to bounce around and go out of bounds, and it's going to be a penalty flag, and Wilmington's going to take over. First down and 10 on the 40-yard line. So Greenfield position to start their first drive.
Procedure.
They're going to kick it again.
Re-kick.
All right.
Well, I guess they're going to re-kick this one off now.
Yeah, and I think that maybe you don't get a choice on the initial kickoff.
I don't know how that works in high school. I know that in college and in pro ball, if the ball goes out of bounds, you start from either the 35 or the 40-yard line, depending on what level you're playing in. So
we'll try it all over again.
yes, we will.
We've got Lee Hindy in our studios tonight, and
He's always in the studio.
he'll be passing along scores of other SCOL games, and we'll see if we can pass on some of maybe the scores of other important teams of interest here this evening.
So Hall's going to kick this one off again. Still Johns and Garrett Scott back to return as they're standing on their own 20. This time they're going to kick it off from the 35. This kick straight down the middle this time. It's going to be picked up by Scott at the 20. He's across the 25, across the 30, across the 35. Still up on his feet as he gets across the 40-yard line. And the ball came out on that kick return.
They're going to call
Scott
it
got
down.
it out to the 43-yard line, and Wilmington recovered the fumble at the 39. I don't know if he was down or what.
I don't know. Well, it must have been a fumble. Must have at least been a fumble.
At the 39-yard line.
So we're going to get the first look at Wilmington's offense now. First down and 10 from their own 39-yard line as Matt Credit's going to come out. Jerry Johns is going to be the tailback behind him in the pistol formation. 2 receivers on each side. Bogart's in the slot on the right. Back to pass is Matt Credit. And that ball was tipped at the line by number 77, Randall Mitchell. And it's going to be second down. He was throwing it in the area of Andy Ely.
Now, one thing from the sports show, Coach
Coming down at 10.
He did say that they were working specifically on up-tempo.
Yes.
They were really working. He said that, they obviously are up-tempo anyway, but they were even working on keeping it at a higher rate.
Because against Massey, they weren't as up-tempo as they would have liked to be. Jerry Johns is going to get the handoff on second and 10. He gets it out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain. It's going to be third and short for Wilmington.
And 7 yards.
We would like to tell anyone that is listening and expecting us possibly to be bringing tomorrow's Wilmington College game at Mount Union. We don't do the away games. We'll be back.
John's the ball carrier.
Back here at home.
Which will be next week when they play Heidelberg, I believe, at home. John's got the first down out across the midfield to the 49 as Wilmington is now in McClain territory.
Dylan,
For the first time this evening on their first drive.
First and 10 at midfield.
Pistol formation, 4 receivers. This one is going to go back to Johns. Johns diving forward to the 45 for a gain of 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6.
4 yards on the play. Trying to help you with that if you can't see anything.
I can't see the numbers on Wilmington's jersey.
I can see that, well, I kind of knew who their backs are, but I'm having trouble seeing ours in the middle of the field there.
4 wide again in the pistol for Matt Credit. Matt takes the snap, drops back to pass, fires. It's completed to Dylan Bogart. Bogart still up on his feet across the 35, the 30, 25, 20, 15. Jukes one man, and he's going to take it to the barn, and it's a Wilmington touchdown.
Pass complete to Dylan Bogart for a 49-yard touchdown.
49-yard touchdown pass, and that's Matt Credit's now 1 of 2 on the day.
Dylan doing his thing again tonight.
Yes, Dylan definitely doing his thing. And you know, he didn't force it to Andy Ely. That was the same play we saw on their first play of the game. He didn't force the ball. I think he was trying to force the ball a little bit. And the defensive line just got a good push when Randall Mitchell got the hand on the ball. Ben Constant is going to be in the kick through the uprights on the PAT. Credit the holder. It was a bad low snap, but the kick is up, end over end, and good. 10 minutes and 37 seconds into our ball game tonight. Wilmington, on their first drive of the ball game, gets on the board 7-0.
And much as they try to do, they come out quickly and try to strike. And as Killen said, looks like they're definitely up tempo tonight.
Number 24, Alex Holler, and number 2, Tristan Pitzer are going to be back to return the kickoff as Ben Constant will kick this one off for Wilmington.
62,
Wilmington took advantage of their first possession of the game, went right down the field and scored on a long pass by Matt Credit. So McClain will have an opportunity here to field the ball and start their first possession.
Constant's kick is a deep one. Number 24, Alex Holler is going to field this one from around the 5-yard line, and he's going to get brought down just across the 20 to the 21.
On the return,
where McClain will take over first down and 10 on their first possession of the ballgame. Great kick by Ben Constant there to begin the ballgame.
Tackled by Brady McCune. First and 10 Tigers at the 21-yard line.
It's a beautiful night for football.
Oh, yes.
Temperature's nice. It beats one of those cold, rainy nights that we were used to a couple weeks ago with the Trace game.
Pitzer's going to hand this one off. Number 45, Travis Hall on first down. He's going to be driven back to the 20 for a loss of around a yard. It's 54 degrees at kickoff here this evening. By the time that we're going to be all said and done, it's going to be down at about 48 degrees. It's going to be second down and 11 yards to go for the Tigers.
And yesterday I was in 72-degree weather just north of Atlanta.
I formation on second down. The pitch going to number 24, Alex Holler.
Alex Holler ran out of bounds by a host of Wilmington players.
I think he might have got back to the original line of scrimmage to the 21-yard line, where it'll be third down and 10.
Third down and 10.
Shotgun formation. 2 receivers out to the right side, 1 on the left. Pitzer to take the snap. Drops back the pass. Under pressure, fires, and this one is incomplete.
Looked like it was down on the ground, a little short of his receiver.
4th and 10.
Pass was intended for number 21, Matt Barton. And it's going to be 4th down for McClain as Travis Hall, number 45, is going to punt this one away from his 10-yard line. Dylan Bogart and Andy Ely, or Matt Credit, are going to be back to receive the punt at midfield. Low line drive kick by Hall. It's going to bounce. Bogart's going to let this one go as it bounces down to the 41-yard line, where Wilmington will take over first down and 10.
Once again, it was about where they started last possession.
Yep. there's something Wilmington does right. It's win the field position battle. And the last 2 weeks they haven't. And I mean, that's another thing that they have to do tonight to be able to put up a W. .9:06 remaining in the first quarter. Wilmington has the ball on their own 41-yard line. First down and 10. We have 3 receivers out to the left side. Credits in the pistol with Jerry Johns behind him. This one's going to go to Johns. Up the middle. He breaks free across the 45.
Still
off
fighting.
One tackler.
Looks like he almost picked up the first down.
And I think he's about a yard shy of the first down at midfield. Pickup of around 9 yards for the Hurricane, and it's going to be second and short.
John's the ball carrier, brought down after a 9-yard gain. Balls in the Greenfield strike. Second down and 1.
Same formation, it looks like for Wilmington. 3 receivers out to the left side. Credits in the pistol formation. Jerry Johns behind him. This one is going to be a screen pass to Dylan Bogart on the far side. He's got a first down and more. There goes Dylan Bogart down the sideline. 1 man to beat. And it's going to get in for his second touchdown of the first quarter. This one, 50 yards. And Dylan Bogart has 99 yards receiving. And Matt Credit is 2 of 3 now with 99 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, it's been evident on the first 2 possessions of Wilmington's speed.
Yes.
Obviously, it was like a clap of thunder and a cloud of dust, and Dylan was off.
Ben Constant is going to be into a
Ben Constant will attempt the POT.
Matt Credit's going to be the holder. Another low snap. Credit has to pick this one up and throw this one. He's going to fire it and complete it in the end zone for 2 points.
That was a broken play that was turned into 2 points.
Yes, it did. 8 minutes and 18 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It's now Wilmington up 15-0 against McClain.
Well, that's why it never hurts to have your quarterback doing the duties that he does as far as holding the snap. I always worry about
the first snap that they had on their first PAT was also a low one, and that one was another low one. I don't know if Michael Zitney is playing this evening or not, still with that cast on his hand, so we'll have to wait and see who is the center for long snapper, I should say, for this Wilmington team.
Well, I guess Massey and Miami Trace are currently tied 7-7. So it sounds like we got a game there at in Fayette County.
7-7, Miami Trace and Clinton Massey. Ben Constant's going to be in to kick this one off, number 24. Alex Holler and number 2, Tristan Pitzer, are going to be back to return the kickoff from Ben
Tristan
Constant.
Pitzer and Alex Holler back deep for McClain.
McClain's going to get their second opportunity at a possession. We'll see what they can do this set it down.
Constant's kick is a high one, a short one. It's going to bounce at the 20-yard line, picked up by Pitzer. He gets across the 25, across the 30, the 35, and he's brought down across midfield by number 40.
That was a nice return by Pitzer.
Ty Lawson was on the stop for Wilmington, and McClain with a great return out to the 47-yard line, and that's where McClain's going to take over first down and 10 on great field position. Bad kick return coverage there on the Wilmington by the Wilmington special teams.
Well, he made the first defender. He juked him and was around the corner and picked up considerable yardage. So they're starting off actually in Wilmington's territory.
Pitzer's going to keep this one on first down on the quarterback keeper. Breaks one tackle and gets down to the 40-yard line for a gain of around 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3 for McClain.
Gain of 7 yards, second down and 3.
Trips out to the right side, one receiver on the left. Pitzer all alone in the backfield. Rolling out to his right now. Under pressure as Garrett Scott got there. And the pass is incomplete, intended for number 24, Alex Holler on the far sideline. Number 11, Marlon Frisco was on coverage. It's going to be third down and 3.
Wilmington had good pressure on the quarterback then. Tried to roll out, complete a pass, but obviously was under a great deal of pressure to get rid of it.
I think there was Garrett Scott and Mark Huff backed on the cover, or
in the backfield for Wilmington. Third down and a long 3 here from McClain. They need to get to the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. They pick up a first down. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers out to the right, 1 on the left. Holler goes in motion.
Yeah, there was some motion there on McClain, it looked like.
Give me a false start.
Penalty flag on the field. Dead ball foul. Illegal procedure against McClain. That's a 5-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage.
That's going to bring up third down and 8 yards to go for McClain. They back him up to the 46-yard line. Same formation for McClain. Back to pass is Pitzer on third down, firing deep. And Dylan Bogart's there to pick this one off at the 15-yard line. He's out across the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, where he's brought down on the play
Bogart on the intercept.
by number 66.
Tackled by Brandon Nevergall.
By Brandon Nevergall, who's on the stop, and Wilmington's going to take over on the 35. So a turnover there by McClain.
35.
Yeah, I don't know if that probably would not have been as effective as a punt, but it was a pretty pass. It was a little long.
It was a very nice, long pass. He just threw it to the wrong guy.
Right. Well, Wilmington's going to be ready for their third possession now.
Yep.
Once again, Massey and Miami Trade locked 7-7 in the first quarter there. We will keep you up to date on that score. I'm sure there are a lot of people in Clinton County that are very interested in that game.
Garrett Scott is now in at running back for Wilmington. 3 receivers are out to the left side. That's the same play they scored on the touchdown. It's going to be a throwback, though. Bogart's going to throw this one to Matt Credit, and Credit makes a spectacular catch at the 40. He gets across the 45, across midfield, across the 40, down inside the 30-yard line to the 37. A little trickery there, great block thrown there by Garrett Scott. Propels quarterback forward, and Wilmington's got a first down now into McClain territory.
Definitely a little bit of trickery there. Just hoping to catch McClain off, which they did.
Single back formation, 3 receivers out to the left side for Wilmington here on first down. Credit under center, he's going to hand this one off to Garrett Scott. Garrett Scott gets across the 30, and he breaks one man's ankle as he's going to take it to the barn for the touchdown. 38-yard run by Garrett Scott.
Touchdown.
That looked almost too easy. Well, it's 21-0. Wilmington leads McClain. We're waiting for the point after.
Ben Constant's
Ben Constant's going to kick this one through the uprights for the PAT with Matt Credit as the holder. This time, that's a good snap. Kicks up end over end, and he pushed it to the left. No good. Our score with 6:54 remaining in the first quarter. It's Wilmington 21 and McClain 0. Hopefully the Wilmington fans that aren't here this evening are listening to us live on WALHradio.com and CampusNation.com. Again, my name is AJ Ganger. Alongside me tonight, Rick Phillips.
Ethan is missing in action.
Yes, Ethan
we weren't
track
sure
practice.
what he actually does in track, right?
No, I don't know what he does in track. I'll have to ask him on Tuesday at the show.
I mean, does he actually participate, or is he like a...
Yeah, he actually participates. Him and Jake Sidman are both.
Yeah, okay. Well, they're both kind of thin and lanky. I used to be that way, believe it or not, when I was running track. First, I ran the 2-mile. I don't know.
8 laps around the track.
Yeah, they don't even call it 2-mile anymore. Yeah, but when you practice, you ran like 10, 20 miles, you had to run a lot more in order to, and then you still had to run sprints.
Constant kicks this one deep. Haller's going to field it from around the 5. Takes it out. Breaks a couple tackles. He's out across the 25, the 30, the 35, the 40, across midfield, where he's still up on his feet before he's brought down at the 30-yard line by number 40, Ty Lawson, and it's another good return from McClain.
Yeah, that was a great return and puts them in excellent field position. deep in Wilmington territory.
Wilmington 30-yard line.
If there's anything that's going to get him fired up, it's going to be that return.
Yes,
that's
sir.
And that's the only thing we can do. Most teams want to get there, because he does that long.
Where did he catch that ball?
Around 5.
That's the only thing offensively, yeah. Kickoff return.
All right, third possession for McClain.
3 receivers out to the right side, 1 on the left. Pitzer's going to take the snap. Hall right next to him. Pitzer's going to keep this one and drugged down in the backfield by number 58, Mark Huff. Loss of about 6 yards. And it's going to be second down and 16.
You called it. 6
Loss of
minutes
6
and 4
yards.
seconds and
Second
counting.
down and 16.
We're in the first quarter right here at McClain Stadium.
On second down and long, Pitzer is in the pistol formation with trips out to the right and 1 on the left. This one's going to go up the middle to Holler. Holler breaks free. Holler's going to get in the end zone for a Tiger touchdown.
Really? A nice run.
Touchdown, Tiger.
36-yard touchdown run by Alex Holler, and the Tigers are now
Onto the scoreboard.
36-yard touchdown run.
There was no penetration up the middle right there for Wilmington at all.
Yep.
Travis Hall will attempt the PAT.
There's 2 more waters in the back. Hall's going to be in to attempt the PAT. The snap's good. Kicks up and over in. And is through the uprights. So with 5:55 remaining in our first quarter, it is now Wilmington 21 and McClain 7.
Well, definitely a thrill with that run there.
Well, that great kickoff return by Holler set up his 36-yard run
Right.
on second and 16.
Yep, he gained most of the mileage, in that series right there.
Yes, he did. Back to return the kickoff for Wilmington is going to be number 7, Garrett Scott, number 24, Jerry John. Travis Hall, number 45, is going to be in to kick this one off.
Washington Courthouse in the first quarter leads Hillsborough 7-0. So both the Fayette County schools are in battles.
Mm-hmm.
Wilmington got last game. Trace?
Short topic.
There it is. There's an onside kick that's recovered on the far sideline by Wilmington. I believe that was number 3, Brad Keller.
Looks like he took it about 10
Wilmington
yards.
returns the kickoff into McClain
Number
territory.
3, Brad Keller, who takes it out to around the 40-yard line for Wilmington.
Ball spotted at the 40-yard
Best field
line.
position Wilmington's had this evening, their 4th possession. They've scored on their previous 3. We'll see what they do on the 4th one.
Dylan Bogart's already got 99 yards receiving, and he's 1 of 1 passing.
That's true. Sign him up, right?
Yep. I'm telling you, this is a freshman sensation for Wilmington. Shotgun formation on first down. Bogart's going in motion. Jerry Johns is going to get the handoff for Wilmington, and he gets it out to around the
Jerry Johns
36-yard line. Gain of
On the carry. Gain of 4 yards. Second down and 6.
Going to be second down and 6 yards to go for Wilmington now. 4 wide receivers for Matt Credit. He's getting the play in from the side. Shotgun formation. Bogart's going in motion. This time Credit's just going to keep it himself. Gets out across the 35 to around the 33.
Credit is the ball
And it's
carrier.
going to be third down and 3.
I think it was tackled by the entire McClain team that time. There were definitely a host of
Gain of a
defenders
yard.
around him.
Third down and 3.
Third Third down and 3. Bogart's going in motion, and Bogart's going to get the carry this time. He's got the first down and more across the 30. Knocked out at the 25-yard line.
Taken out of
It's going
bounds.
to be first down and 10 for Wilmington.
Should be up over 100 now.
He picks up the first down for Wilmington.
Total
To the
yards.
McClain
Right.
25-yard line.
That was a run. Which run? The one where they throw
Oh,
it backwards.
it was a
That's
run.
a pass.
That makes sense. Be first down and 10 for Wilmington on the 25-yard line. Trips out to the left side. McPherson, the tight end on the right. In the pistol is Matt Credit. Jerry Johns behind him. Play action. Rolling out to his left. Credit fires. And this one is completed to number 88, Alex Miller.
Credit's pass is complete to Alex Miller.
He gets it out to the 11-yard line. Wilmington will be in the red zone for the first time today. First down and 10. It's going to be first down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Pistol or I formation for Wilmington. One receiver out to the right side. Johns, it's all back. This one is going to go to Jerry Johns. Gets it out to around the 7-yard line. Second and goal.
Tackle by Gabe Smith. Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
I formation again from Wilmington on second down and goal. Right under center. Back to pass. Fires. Completed to Andy Ely, who dives into the end zone. And it's another Wilmington touchdown.
Well, Andy hung on to the ball that time.
Andy Ely, I don't think, is wearing gloves tonight.
Wilmington touchdown.
They took his gloves away from him last week. I think they might have done it again tonight. That's Matt Credit's second passing touchdown. I was informed that the one run by Dylan.
It was a run. Did
It
you
was
call
a
it a run?
run.
No, I called it a passing
Yeah, that's
touchdown.
right.
It was a run by Dylan Bogart from 50 yards out.
That's from our good friends at the Wilmington News Journal.
Constant's kick is up and through the uprights. 3:31 remaining in the first quarter. It is Wilmington 28 and McClain 7. See what McClain can do on this kickoff return. Had 2 good kickoff returns so far this evening. Number 24, Alex Holler, and number 2,
First quarter scores. In the quarter, Miami Chase 7, Clinton Massey 7, Washington Courthouse 7, Hillsborough 0.
Ben Constantly this one off for Wilmington.
Howard pitcher back deep for the Tigers.
And there's the kick. It's a line drive kick. Holler going to field it from around the 10. And this time he's taken down to the 30-yard line for a 20-yard return.
This will be McClain's fourth possession. Wilmington has scored
31-yard
on all
line.
4 of its possessions.
30-yard line.
McClain scored on its third.
First and 10
Yep, that's where
McClain.
they got the 7 points, and we'll see what they do.
First and 10 from the 30-yard line for the Tigers. Fitzer's in the pistol formation. Holler's behind him. 2 receivers out to the right side, 1 to the left. Fitzer takes the snap. It's a keeper all the way, and he's going to be brought down behind the line at the 29 for a loss of a yard. It's going to be second down and 11 yards to go for the Tigers.
Loss of a yard. Second down and 11.
gun formation, tailback. Going in motion is Hall. Two receivers are out to right, one on the left. It's going to be a keeper. And pitcher's brought down
Pitcher on the
line
keeper.
of scrimmage. Number 45, Austin Thompson on the stop.
1 yard gain. Third down and 10.
Third down and 10 for McClain. I forgot my ads. Third down and 10. Pitcher in the gun. Three receivers out to the left side, one on the right. Back to pass is Pitzer. He's under pressure. Rolls out to his right. Fires one deep. And it's intercepted.
Intercepted at the 40-yard line of Wilmington.
Number 40 for
Pass
Wilmington.
intercepted at the Wilmington.
Brady
40-yard
McCoon
line.
was on the interception at the 40, so Wilmington will take over from the 40-yard line. We'd like to thank Bill Marine, Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and Jeep. They are proud sponsors for Hurricane Football on WALHradio.com. They offer great new car lines as well as quality reconditioned used cars. Stop by at 1182 West Main Street in Wilmington, next to the fairgrounds, or call the friendly staff at 937-382-3858 for great new and used cars and service on your current vehicle. That's Bill Marine, Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and Jeep, 1182 West Main, Wilmington, Ohio.
A whole heck of a lot of cars there.
Yeah.
Pistol formation for Matt Credit here on first down. Two receivers out to the right side. This one's going to go to Jerry Johns. He takes it out across the 40, across the 45. There's a penalty flag down at the
Jerry
40-yard
Johns off there.
line. This one will probably be coming back.
Maybe a little holding.
Maybe a little bit.
Tackled by Alex Holler. Penalty flag.
It is a holding against Wilmington.
Penalty is holding.
That one
against
came from the
Wilmington.
back judge.
That'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
That's going to be first and 20 for Wilmington back. Well, it's going to be about first down and 18
That'll
back
be-
to 32.
First down and 18.
Twins out to the right side. His Credit's in the pistol. This is a toss to Jerry Johns. He gets it out across the 35, across the 40. There's another penalty flag down. And Jerry Johns,
Jerry Johns.
there's
back
two penalty
there.
flags down. Probably offsetting penalties.
Brought down by Jacob Berry and Josh Todd. Penalty flags on the field.
A hold against Wilmington.
Penalty is holding against Wilmington.
Another hold.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Okay, what are we at now? We're 10, that's 20, and 3.
23.
First and 23 for Wilmington, back at the 27.
23.
Two holding penalties have drove Wilmington back. First down line, that imaginary yellow line is right on midfield.
Oh, we have it. We have it on our broadcast. The yellow line is there.
Pistol formation for Credit. One receiver each side. Back to pass is Matt Credit. He's firing on the far side for Andy Ely, and it's incomplete. Second down.
That is pass intended for Ely. Incomplete. Michael A. on the coverage.
Minute 8 left in the first quarter here at McClain Field. Wilmington is in the lead in command, 28-7.
Bird said the first one was legit, which I said agreed it was. But the one over there, he said the one was no contact.
We're going to have four wide receivers here on second down and 23 for Wilmington.
The other one, he said there wasn't.
Think they're going to pass it?
They might. Johns has been running the ball fairly well for Wilmington. In the pistol formation, it's a reverse! Dylan Bogart's going to take it on the reverse.
That's a hole!
He gets free. There's a penalty flag that flies in as Bogart gets it out to the 45-yard line.
So
more trickery,
right? Flag on the field.
But it looks like possibly Wilmington might be holding on this one.
That's their third straight holding penalty.
Yeah.
I've seen that either.
Officials are in conversation. I guess they're trying to figure out exactly what happened there.
Yeah, let the zebras talk.
No replay.
No replay, unfortunately. It's a personal foul. Face mask against McClain.
Penalty against McClain, personal foul, face mask.
It's going to be a first down.
That'll be
15 and a first down for Wilmington.
Into McClain territory.
Where's the ball?
Good Lord.
41.
Well, that makes up for all the penalties that
Ball spotted at
Wilmington
McClain
had
41
there.
yard line.
Erased everything and gave us a first down.
At the 41-yard line into McClain territory now for Wilmington. Trips out to the right side, one on the left. Shotgun formation for Credit. John's the tailback. This one's going to go to Jerry Johns. Up the middle, he trips and is down
Jerry
just
Johns
shy
up
of the
there.
40-yard line. No gain, second down and 10.
They didn't even have the stick. The markers weren't even placed down.
Back by Travis Hall.
I don't know if,
Second down
if
and
they
10.
have it placed properly or
20 seconds and counting left in our first quarter of play here at McClain Field.
yeah. Probably just get us off.
Pistol formation, three receivers out to the right, one on the left. Credit back to pass, fires, completes. Dylan Bogart, he gets it out across the 35 to the 30. And it's going to be a late hit.
Late hit out of bounds.
Bogart, receiver.
A minute 6 to go in the quarter.
There's a flag on the
One
field.
Oh yeah. Yeah, 1.6.
Dead ball, personal foul, late hit.
Dead ball, personal foul. Against McClain.
Doesn't sound like some of the McClain fans agree with the call there.
No.
15-yard penalty.
15 yards from the other
First and
line.
10, Wilmington.
Wilmington will be at the 19-yard
At the
line.
19-yard
First
line.
down and 10 as they're inside the red zone again, where they are 1 of 1 today. Now they're going to mark it off more. They're going to put them at the 15.
Correction. Ball is being spotted at the 14-yard line.
Three wide receivers are going to be on the left, one on the right. This will be the last play of the first quarter. Credit takes the snap. Looking, it's a screen pass, and it's incomplete, intended for Jerry Johns. That's going to take us to the end of our first quarter of play with the score. Wilmington 28, McClain 7. Wilmington Savings Bank is your hometown banking solution located at 184 North South Street near downtown Wilmington. Phone them at 937-382-1659 or stop by and visit Tom Burns and the friendly staff. They have expanded internet banking and bill paying solutions, personal and business accounts, and lending services are available too. Wilmington Savings Bank, 184 North South Street, Wilmington, Ohio. Also, we'd like to thank Bogart's Barbecue at 975 South Street, Wilmington, Ohio. It's the home of the world-famous barbecue. At Bogart's Southern Barbecue, serving the best tasting
Games of importance.
barbecue is our reason for being. Stop by our location and order full bone tender meat, savory sides, and delicious desserts. We'd be mighty pleased to have you. Bogart's Barbecue, shouting Go Canes. Call them at 937-655-8100 or just stop in for great Southern barbecue at 975 South Street, Wilmington, Ohio. Go Canes.
And we get barbecue delivered to the press box. Now, how are we going to do that? Is he going to deliver ribs and barbecue for everybody in the press box?
Or maybe just us. Hopefully it's just us.
Now, how can we do that? I can't eat in front of all the other people in the press box.
Yeah, you can.
Second down and 10 yards to go here to begin our second quarter for Wilmington. 2 receivers out to the left side. John's the tailback. This one is going to be handed off to Jerry Johns. He changes his field.
Jerry Johns, the ball carrier.
Gets it out across the 10 to the 9.
Joe Ralph on the spot.
5-yard gain for
Gain of
Johns.
5
It's
yards,
third
stay down
and
5.
5 for Wilmington.
We'll be big. We got a good side.
Offset pistol. 2 receivers on the left. This one's going to go to Jerry Johns on the right side. He's got the first down.
Jerry Johns, the ball carrier.
Gets it down to the 3-yard line. It'll be first and goal to go for Wilmington.
It'll be first and goal for the Hurricanes at about the 3-yard line.
One receiver on the right side as they're in the I formation. This one's going to go to Johns again, and Jerry Johns in the zone for another Hurricane touchdown.
For the one touchdown.
Ben Constant's going to be in to attempt the PAT with
Ben
Matt as the
Constant will
holder.
attempt the PAT.
Washington Courthouse leads Hillsborough 14-0 now.
Snaps down, kicks up and over in, and it is good. Wilmington now up by 28 points, 35-7, with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left to play in our first half.
Hillsborough 0.
They're playing Joe Collier at Wilmington.
Massive 14%.
Quarter score, Clinton Massey 14, Miami Trace 7.
And as you heard there from our announcer here at McClain Stadium, Massey now has a 14-7 lead over Miami Trace. That's a battle between first and second in the SCOL.
Yes, it is. Both teams beat Wilmington the last 2 weeks. Ben Constant's going to be in to kick this one off to Tristan Pitzer and Alex Holler.
Holler and Pitzer back deep from McClain.
It's a squib kick up the middle. Bounces high, and number 23 is going to fall on it from McClain. That's Gordon Klauser.
Gordon Clauser downs the ball from McClain. And the Tigers will take over. First and 10.
At the 25-yard line is where McClain will take over.
Clauser spotted at the 25-yard line.
And stoppage, and it's going to be a timeout by McClain. That's their first timeout of the half with 11 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in our first half.
Looks like Lee has updated that score between Courthouse and Hillsborough. He said the PAT was not good, so it was 13-0 Courthouse over Hillsborough. 13-0.
PAT was missed.
Our score here is 35-7. Wilmington has scored on all 5 of its possessions. We've got 11:07 left in the second quarter.
Wilmington has also had 2 takeaways on defense, both of them interceptions, one by Dylan Bogart. And the other one, I believe, was Brady McCoon, number 44 for Wilmington.
Pitzer's going to be in the shotgun formation on first down. Three receivers on the right side, one on the left. Holler's going in motion, and Holler's going to get this one on the far side and going to be run out for a loss of around 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 15.
Loss of 5.
Lee, if you can work your magic there in the studio, see if you can get us, I know you must have some into the press box there in Lee's Creek. Get us a score on that East Clinton game. Be interested to see if they're going to try to make it 3 in a row this week.
Yeah. They're playing Chillicothe.
That's over.
Well, a couple weeks ago they were having problems. I think it's a...
Back to pass is Pitzer. He's rolling out to the right side. He throws a dangerous pass, and it's incomplete.
Pitzer's pass.
Number 6, the intended receiver, Jason Flowers. Third down.
I think it was Hillsborough when they had the problem.
Yeah, they had the problem with the lights when we were at home against Trace.
And then it was reported that they played the whole game, including the overtime, with night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles.
Now we're not sure; we can't confirm that. But
and East Clinton made a field goal with night vision goggles to win the game in overtime.
No? It's got a great cover like yours does. Blue. The face part of it's blue.
Shotgun formation, 5 wide receivers. Back to pass. It's Pitzer. He had plenty of time. He throws a desperation throw up, and it's tipped away. Intended for number 6, Jason Flowers. Number 11 for Wilmington, Marlon Frisco was on coverage, and it's going to be 4th down and 15. They're going to have to punt this one away.
Frisco on the coverage. 4th down and 15.
Actually, that probably would have been better than a punt had it been caught by the Wilmington defender.
Andy Ely and Dylan Bogart are going to be back to field the punt from Travis Hall. The line drive kick, there's a penalty flag down. This one's going to be picked up by Andy Ely. He runs it out across midfield, across the 45, dives forward down to the 41-yard line. We'll check on the penalties. I think there might have been some early movement.
Hooked up by Jarrett Mills. There's a flag on the play.
Too many men on the field by Wilmington.
Yeah, I was going to say where that penalty was, where the flag was thrown. I would have figured that it would have been something like that.
Too many men on the field.
Pete's over, guys.
I think they're going to enforce the penalty after the run. So they're going to move Wilmington back to around their own 45-yard line where they picked up the
Moves the
ball.
ball back to the Hurricane 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Washington Courthouse 19-0 over Hillsborough.
So Washington Courthouse has added another 6 points. Apparently they're not making their points after, but it's now 19-0 over Hillsborough. Washington Courthouse still in the second quarter there.
Wilmington takes over 1st down and 10 on their own 45 with trips out to the left side. His credits in the pistol. Garrett Scott is now the tailback. He hands it off to Garrett Scott on 1st down. He'll pick up a yard to the 46. 2nd down.
Randall Misko on the tackle. 2-yard gain. 2nd down and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Back to pass. Credit fires, completes to Dylan Bogart. Breaks away from 2 tacklers. Breaks away from 2 more tacklers. He's got across the 30, the 35.
There he goes.
And he's going to take it all the way to the barn, and it's a Wilmington touchdown. But this one might be coming back, folks. There's a penalty flag back at the 42.
Bogart takes it into the end zone, but there is a penalty flag on the play.
I don't know. He pointed to the
sidelines, both of them.
Wow.
Personal foul against Wilmington. Personal foul against McClain. They're offsetting penalties and will replay for second down.
Personal foul against both teams, offsetting penalties. Replay the down.
So that was like kissing your sister, right? We're going to start all over.
Making himself.
Did you just say that?
9 minutes and 26
Sometimes I worry
That's-
about you.
that's
Did
like-
you have a sister?
That's like, yes, I do have a sister. by
Would
the
you
way.
kiss your sister too?
Well, on occasion, like on her birthday or something like that.
Massey 21-7.
And Massey's piling up now, 21-7 over Miami Trace.
Pass is completed to Dylan Bogart, was tripped
like
up
he
by the
slipped.
grass monster at the 45.
It looks like the 45-yard line just reached up and grabbed him by the ankles and
I
pulled him
saw
down.
that. It's a first down for Wilmington, though, gain of 8.
Updated score.
That pizza smells good.
It does. I think
Clinton Massey 21, Miami Trace 7. Washington Courthouse 19, Hillsborough 0.
Under 9 minutes to play in the first half. A whistle blown. And the official timeout. Wilmington's going to be lined up with 4 wide receivers, 2 on each side. This credit's going to be a pistol formation with Jerry Johns as the tailback. Something wrong with the chains down there.
Now, did we ever find out, there were no players ejected from the game, were there?
Win.
Earlier when they had that offsetting
No,
penalty.
there were no players ejected.
Okay. .8:54 left in the half. Wilmington leading 35-7. This is their 6th possession, trying to score again on each possession.
Thank you.
And if you hear any kind of chomping or chewing, we are all enjoying pizza.
Jerry Johns was on the run for Wilmington. He gains about 3 yards. Will be second.
8 yards, second down and 7.
So Lee, just for you, we'll take a picture and send it to you.
Get a Snapchat. 4 wide receivers on second down. Pitch goes out to the right to Jerry Johns. Cuts it upfield. Gets across the 40.
Got a first down
Across the
and more.
35. And he's upended. Across the 25-yard line to the 23. First down, Hurricane.
Jerry Johns, the ball carrier. Finally brought down with the side. First down, Wilmington. Ball spotted at the McClain 24-yard line.
Shotgun formation here. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. It's a pitch to Garrett Scott. He breaks 1. It's across the 20. Still up on his speed. He gets down inside the 15 to the 13-yard line.
McClain defender had him by the jersey and was just trying him down, but
Yep.
he was carrying him along with him.
Maybe a first down for Wilmington.
First down, Wilmington. At the 20-yard line.
Two receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Shotgun formation. Johns on the carry. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Johns, the ball carrier. No gain on the play.
Johns gets the pitch on the right side, cuts it upfield. And Jerry Johns is going to take this one in for a Wilmington touchdown.
Jerry Johns takes it to Bader. Another Wilmington touchdown.
6 possessions, scores. Somebody's got a burr under their saddle, right?
Thank you.
Ben Constant will be in there to attempt the PAT for Wilmington with Matt Credit as the holder. Ball's down, kicks up end over end, and it is good.
42-7 with 6 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half. Wilmington's got a commanding lead.
Like you said, 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns. It's the most points they've scored in 2 weeks. 40.
Here are tonight's Tiger Club drawing winners. Tonight's $25 winner, Steve and Chris Buck.
It looks like Miami Trace has got all they can handle with Massey. Massey
Aaron
leading
Yeager.
21-7
And our $100
in the
winner
first half.
is Kevin Rowe. Winners can pick up your money at the Tiger Athletic Boosters concession stand.
Back to return the kickoff. Number 42, Michael A. And number 13, Jacob Easter. It's another squib kick, but there is a penalty flag down. And I think this one could be offside.
Looks like one of the Wilmington players.
Yep, illegal procedure.
Penalty against Wilmington, illegal procedure. 5-yard penalty.
They're going to re-kick this one from the 35-yard line. Ben Constant to kick this one. A high kick, number 13. Jacob Easter is going to field this one. He's tripped up across the 25-yard line.
Jacob Easter on the return. First and 10 McClain.
Going to have it at the 27-yard line. I think the turf was the one that tripped him up.
Brought down by the 25-yard line. It's happened a couple times tonight.
Thought of being hit.
21-14 Massey.
Now we're on 14.
Oh, Miami Trace coming back on Massey. It's 21-14 still in the first half there.
5 wide receivers. Holler goes in motion. Pitzer's going to keep this one on the read option. And he's going to get it out to the 40-yard line. And it's going to be a McClain first down.
Pitch to the ball carrier.
A good run.
Yes, it was a very good run.
Mix it up. A first down for McClain to the 40-yard line.
Three receivers on the right side, one on the left in the pistol formation is Pitzer. Holler is going to get the carry on first down. Gets it out across the 45 to the
Alex Holler, the ball
46.
carrier.
Gain of 6 yards. It's going to be second down and 4.
Tackled by Adam Phelps. Gain of 6 yards. Second down and 4 at the 46-yard line.
First down line is at midfield for McClain. Pistol formation. 3 wide receivers on the right side, 1 on the left. Fetzer takes the snap, hands it off to Holler. No, he's going to keep it himself. And he gets brought down for a loss back
on the keeper
at the
brought down for a
45.
loss. Back to the 45-yard line.
It's going to be 3rd down and 5 from McClain.
3rd down and 5.
.5:15 and counting left to play in our first half. It's Wilmington 42, McClain 7.
Hillsborough scores 19-7.
Now 19-7, Washington Courts over Hillsborough.
Hillsborough has
Chillicothe's
scored.
up 35-0.
Chillicothe 35, East Clinton 0.
Fencer's pass falls incomplete, intended for Flowers.
And Massey and Miami Trace are now at the half.
4th down and 5.
21-14.
Yep, 21-14.
It's going to be 4th down now after the pass was incomplete, which was almost picked off. Pass was intended for Flowers. Back to return the punt is number 25, Dylan Bogart, and number 8, Andy Ely. Hall's going to punt. Low line drive kick. It's going to be picked up by Andy Ely at the 27-yard line, and he's knocked out at the
Andy
35.
Ely on the return.
Wilmington will take over with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to play in our first half. Coming up at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, is the bands will be out on the field playing. I don't know if Wilmington's band is here or not tonight.
Yeah, I think so. I don't
Wilmington's
hear
band
any
is-
noise from the opposite side.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Wilmington's band will not be here, but
I'll try to get my buddy Charlie Hargrave up here after McClain concludes their activities at halftime. Get him up here. You can hear him live. We broadcast on Riding the Wave with Dave on Sunday nights from Denny's in Washington Courthouse from 7 to 9. To send, you can listen to Charlie live.
Garrett Scott, the tailback, 4 wide receivers on first down. Back to pass to Matt Creddy. He's going deep for Bogart, and it's right in his pocket. And Bogart is spun down at the 30-yard line. Will be a first down. Credit had all day to throw right there.
That was a nice pass. And Dylan actually had to wait for the pass to get to him.
Yeah,
He
he
slowed
did.
down.
Yep, and it's first down at the 31-yard line in McClain territory now is the Hurricane. Single back formation on first down. 4 wide receivers. Scott the tailback. Ball is going to go to Garrett Scott up the middle. He's got a whole bunch of daylight, and he's brought down just across the 20-yard line to the 18. Will be a first down for Wilmington as they're back inside the red zone today for the 4th time, I believe. They are 3 of 3 in the red zone this afternoon.
At the
Or
18-yard
should I say
line.
this evening? It's 8:30 at night. College life has got my times messed up.
That'll do it.
3 receivers out to the right. It's going to be an option play. Matt Credit's going to keep this one as he drives down inside the 10. He's very close to the first down.
Caleb Rayburn
And an official timeout.
I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by Bill Marine, Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and Jeep. They're proud sponsors of Hurricane Football on WALHradio.com and Campus Nation, our online network. They offer great new car lines as well as quality reconditioned used cars. Stop by at 1182 West Main Street in Wilmington. That's next to the fairgrounds.
I formation on first and goal. Rolling out to pass as Matt Credit throws it. It is completed to number 45, Austin Thompson, and he gets into the end zone for a Wilmington touchdown.
He had a McClain defender hanging on his leg there,
For the Wilmington
but
touchdown.
Credit was still able to get the pass off and complete it for the 7th possession and touchdown resulting.
Ben Constant.
Wilmington is now 4-4 inside the red zone tonight as well. Ben Constant will be in to attempt the PAT. Matt Credit is the holder, snaps
virtually
down.
Unstoppable here tonight.
Kick is up and no good, is wide right. And with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to play in our first half, it is Wilmington 48, McClain 7. Long first half here tonight. The score holds up over past 30 points here. After halftime, we'll have a running clock in the second half.
Right, clock will just continue to run. The only time that it'll stop will be if one team takes a timeout or if there's an injury timeout. Typically then the clock will just keep running.
And the change of possession.
Right.
Pitzer and Holler are going to be back to receive the kickoff from Ben Constant.
Still, you know how
They were both good things. I don't want to see what he did defensively. I bet you had about 9 o'clock. But they do know long pass, what you got to do from them? You got to force them to try to make it up. Not rocket science.
A long, deep kick from Constant. It's going to bounce, and Pitzer is going to pick this one up around the 7-yard line. He's going to be brought down just shy of the 20-yard line. And they're going to take over first down and 10 at the 14.
First down and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Who cares? We're not on TV, are we?
Three wide receivers are now on the right side for McClain, one on the left. In the gun is Pitzer. Holler goes in motion. This one's going to be handed off to Hall, and Mark Huff makes initial contact in the backfield and brings down Holler back at the 10. Loss on the play, and it's going to be second down and long to go for McClain.
Loss of 4. Second down of 14. Ball at the 9-yard line.
Three receivers out to the right side, one on the left. Pistol formation is Pitzer, Hall the tailback. Holler goes in motion, and Pitzer's going to keep it, but he's going to be brought down in the backfield for a loss.
Pitzer on the keeper. Thrown for a loss.
Number 55, Zane Stevens on the stop. For the Hurricane, it's third down and long for McClain.
Third down and 19.
Under 2 minutes and 15 seconds and counting left to play in our first half. Wilmington lead 48-7. Three receivers out to the right, one on the left again. Pistol formation for Pitzer as Hall's the tailback. Hall moves to the left to Pitzer in the gun. Back to pass. Fires across the middle. Incomplete. Just threw it behind his intended receiver, number 21, Matt Barton. And it's fourth down.
Fourth down and 19.
For McClain as they're going to have to punt this one away.
That's what that was.
Hall's going to punt this one from the back of his own end zone. Bogart and Ely are standing at the Tiger 35-yard line. High snap. Almost got it blocked. This one's going to bounce. Andy Ely chasing it down, and it goes across midfield. And it'll be downs at the 47-yard line where Wilmington will take over first down 10 with 1 minute 44 seconds left to play in our first half. Again, coming up at halftime will be our halftime report, as well as be able to hear the McClain band down on the field, and Rick Phillips might also have a special guest at halftime as well. Hi, Rick.
It's a little nippy down there.
Yeah, that's good there. It was a very nice day today. I think the temperature in Wilmington was about the high 60s.
We'll have a nice day Sunday. I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe a little
Chillicothe
cloudy.
up 42-0.
Chillicothe 42, East Clinton 0. Pistol formation, Jerry Johns back in at running back, 4 wide receivers for Matt Credit. Credit back to pass on first down. Looking, he's under pressure. Gets away from one tackler. He's going to take off across midfield. And he's going to be run out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Runs out of bounds
It's going to be a 13-yard gain and a Wilmington first down.
after a 13-yard gain.
Wilmington Savings Bank is your hometown banking solution. They're located at 184 North South Street near downtown Wilmington. Give them a call at 937-382-1659 or stop by and visit Tom Burns and the friendly staff.
Back to pass is Matt Credit. It's a swing pass, completes to Dylan Bogart. Bogart spinning off of 2 tackles, and he is going to be brought down across the 40 to the 39, 38-yard line, just a gain of about 1.
Well, Lee
Second
Hindy, he says he thinks the streak at East Clinton with the 2 wins is over with Chillicothe tonight. I think you're right,
3
Lee.
yards, second down and 9.
And that was such an amazing streak, too. 2 wins in a row. They've been playing hard football all season long, though. I'll tell you that much right now. Credit on the option play is going to be pitching it out to Jerry Johns, who gets across the 30, across the 20-yard line. He's still up on his feet, and he's finally brought down by Holler inside the 10. Pitzer was drugged with Jerry Johns all the way down there to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, back to that East Clinton. I know Bill Raybeck, the coach there at East Clinton, and he's done several broadcasts with us when we were following Massey last year. He's a tough coach.
Yeah, he's a very good coach. He's very knowledgeable, too, having him on the commentating staff for the Wilmington College games.
Yeah, we missed him this last week.
Oh, there's a fumble on the play. On the option, it's going to be recovered by Hall. And it's going to be a turnover for Wilmington.
Fumble on the play.
And that's the first time all day in the red zone and on their possession they haven't scored.
The streak is stopped here, right?
Travis Hall on the fumble recovery. Tigers take over on their own 8-yard line.
Good pickup here for the Tigers. They've recovered the ball.
Ball's about the 7-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 with 43 seconds left to play in our first half.
After a few long passes.
3 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Pitzer in the gun. He's going to hand this one off up the middle to Holler. Holler takes it out across the 10-yard line. It'll be second down. Second down at about 7 yards to go
That's a 10-yard
for
line.
McClain. They might be able to get off one more play here before the half.
Don't snap. Just don't.
3 receivers out to the right, 1 on the left. It's gonna be handed, or it's gonna be kept by Pitzer on the read option, and Pitzer is out across the 40 to midfield, the 45 to 40 to 35, and he's brought down from
Oh,
Ah.
behind
that's too bad.
by number 45, Austin Thompson.
26-yard
On
line.
the stop, and that's going to do it for our first half of play here at McClain Field. Our score at the end of the first half is Wilmington 48, McClain 7.
I thought Pitzer was going to go all the way for a touchdown.
I
and
did too.
just barely. That was a saving tackle, or it would have been 7.
Yep.
Or at least 6.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go eat some more pizza here as we get ready to listen to the McClain band. And
Right.
maybe
Maybe
you'll
we'll get
hear
Charlie
Jeff.
online. If not, we'll sing you a tune or something.
I appreciate it.
Hey, buddy. You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh.
gentlemen, we proudly present the pride of Highland County, the McClain Marching Tigers and Tigerettes. Britain has a history of putting out some fierce music foursomes. In 1970, when 4 Londoners formed the mega group Queen, the hit soon followed. With one of the most recognizable bass lines of all time, we open with the Queen Classic. Another one bites the dust. Next, we feature our senior Tigerettes to an upbeat number from the movie musical Grease. You might not remember all the words, but just like Danny and Sandy, there's no doubt that we go together.
Guys, on the left.
On the left, I don't want to have to come get you away from the sheriff or something.
At this time, we would like to recognize our band and Tigerette seniors. Our band seniors include Field Commander James Nisley,
Senior night here? Yes, senior.
Assistant Field Commander Danita Motti, Isabella Lathy, and Logan Taylor. And our senior Tigerettes include Rachel Crevison, Maddie Davis,
He's gonna have been a band for a couple of years. Only 14.
Mackenzie Jones, Sarah Looney,
A lot of freshmen out
Michaela Montgomery, Rachel Anusco, Taylor Rogers, Amber Souders, and Tigerette captains Jocelyn Lawson and Natalie Madison. Please give a round of applause to all of our seniors for their hard work and dedication to the Marching Tigers and Tigerettes. We keep things moving and groove to a disco beat. The Tigerettes show us how to cut a rug in their boogie boots to KC and the Sunshine Band's boogie shoes.
Here comes Charlie. We're here at halftime, and it's my great pleasure to introduce you to a good friend of mine, Charlie Hargrave.
Hey Rick, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Yeah, and your band sounds great.
Good, I'm glad you like it.
I heard they had a recent school board meeting and they were going to vote you president.
No, not yet. Never knew that. Never knew. You see, I got John Wind on my side. That's the mayor of Greenfield right there. Right there, he is the mayor of Greenfield.
Well, tell us something about your band.
Well, our band is about 80 strong with the Tigerettes. We only have 3 seniors are actually playing.
And tonight is senior
band.
night.
This is senior night, yep. Got a great bunch of kids. Kids down here are super nice. I can't say enough good things about them. They really work hard, and they just this is our 3rd different show this year. Most bands they do like 1 show a year, and that's it. This is our 3rd. Well, this is the kind of stuff we do. We do dance and stuff. People in Greenfield want that,
right?
Yeah, just a couple of years ago we were only at like 30, 35 kids.
That's what I understand.
And getting a lot bigger. Next year we should be bigger than this too. So kids are sporting some pink gloves tonight for cancer, breast cancer awareness month. So Tigerette's got the pink shakers.
Yeah, that's a good looking bunch of kids you got out there.
Yeah, it is. And like you heard the fans' reaction to the dance there. They just love the dance. I kind of wish Wilmington's band could have made it tonight, but I know they're at Indianapolis this weekend.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
they're in the competition.
They're in the competition. Yeah, we don't do competition. We try to
We head east
play
to the
for our
far
home
east
fans.
to learn
See,
the ancient art
we got 10
of
football
food.
games, and we won't make
This best-selling
the
single of
football fans happy.
1974
Right, so
makes
you travel
everybody
to
bring
each
out their
game
best
whether you're
Bruce
at home or
Lee
each
moves.
game.
We're
Here
actually,
is
our band's going to be at Wilmington
Food
College
Friday.
too, November 1st. We're going
that-
to play for their halftime.
Right, well, if it's a home game, we're going to be doing the Wilmington College game, so I'll get you in the booth
Yeah,
again.
stop up. I don't know, that's a long way up to that big.
It is a long
I
way
might
up
have to
there. I
get some
get to-
oxygen or something.
Well, we'll have some oxygen ready for
I
you.
might need it, I need it. So where's Lee at tonight?
Lee's back in the studio. He's
okay.
he's in the comfort of the studio, and he's just taking in our broadcast from the.
I'm the star pupil.
He's missing. Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You're the star pupil?
Yeah.
You're in trouble. Dude's got a Michigan hat on. What's up with that?
I know, that's what I say. It's hard for me to sit beside him.
Nah, what the heck? This is something we do every year too. See, this will be the graduating class of 15, so you can see the one over here. And it's kind of an elongated 5. We got the 5 over there. This is kind of funny. We're doing karate chops with each other.
I was going to say, you probably don't see the group from up here that often, right?
What's that?
Up here in the press box.
I used to all the time when I was the assistant here. I did what Mr. Weeks does. And do the announcing. I liked it. It was a lot easier.
Well, I know you like the on-air presence. We broadcast frequently from the Denny's there in Washington Courthouse with Dave on Riding Away with Dave on Sunday nights from 7 to 9. So I was telling everybody about that.
Yeah, it's a fun little show, and you can call in, or you can not call in, but you can chat in, but it's fun. It's fun. I'd like for people to check it out.
And your sideline job, I guess, that is of interest to a lot of people. I would imagine.
Yeah, I do.
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky. They're altogether kooky.
Like
It's
stopping
the
on the way
atmosphere.
back home in my hearse, my 1980 Cadillac hearse with the flames and skulls.
Right, no bodies in it.
No, it's going to be interesting because next Tuesday we have a Halloween here in Greenfield. And I'm going to put the hearse, I think, right in front of the band. We're going to play this. See,
You got the Addams Family here.
exactly, that's what we're going to play. That one and Ghostbusters. Our football team, they've had a rough year, but there's a bunch of good kids on there too. They're like the band, they're young, there wasn't that many seniors.
Well, that Mr. Pitzer there, he's a breakaway.
I think he's only, I don't know, is he a sophomore or a freshman? I can't remember. No, he's a sophomore. Yeah, he's a sophomore. Yeah, his mom teaches here. Good family, good family. So there you
Ladies and gentlemen, the pride of Hunt County, your wrestling Tigers and
Well, I mean, obviously it's a little lopsided.
It's got some good skills.
Yeah, sir. They're big. They've got a good team. They're an up-tempo team.
Yep.
I know they've been disappointed the last 2 weeks. They lost at Wilson to Miami Trace, and they got blown out by Massey. But they expect, what do you expect from a two-time, defending state champion like Massey?
I tell you what, I kind of thought going into that game might be a lot closer game.
Well, I called Wilmington winning by 2 points, but of course, what's close?
Well, it's the next Massey coach now, Wilmington. Right?
That's right, Coach Gillen. Yeah.
Now, what was the last score on the Massey game tonight? I heard it was 14-7.
Yeah, it was 21-14. Massey is up at the half.
Wow, so that's still tight.
Still a tight game. Trace is giving them all they can handle. We've got to go to Chillicothe next week. That's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, they're good. Have you ever been down there, Ted? It's a nice stadium. You got the field turf.
Well, yeah, they're going to come to. They're coming to our home. Yeah.
That'll help.
Yeah, that'll definitely help. Yeah. I know they're a tough team.
Well, they're tough. They're quick too. That'd be a good matchup, really. I could see that going either way. Really.
Well, Wilmington is still hoping that they'll have a chance in the playoffs. Don't know, but anything can happen.
Back in the end of the third.
Yeah.
All those
Yep.
guys die off.
But it's fun just seeing all these schools that are in the school that are close. I know it's some of them are a little bit lopsided school size-wise, but it's nice to be only. I think our farthest away trip this year was maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, everybody's either their cousins or the neighbors.
Well, I love it. I love it. It's like when we play Wilmington, I know a bunch of people over there, so I'm just talking to those people.
Right.
And Clinton Massey's the same way.
Well, and you live in
East
the
Clinton-
Sabina area,
Yeah,
right?
and East Clinton's
You're right.
the same way. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So,
Well, Charlie, it's been great talking with you at
Good
halftime.
to see you, Rick.
And maybe I'll see you Sunday night.
Maybe not. I don't know if we'll be back in time. 'Cause,
Back to Louisville.
Yeah, we're going to stop at this Williamstown car show, and then my daughter's not going with us, so I don't know where I'm going to have to go pick her up. She's staying with a friend of hers, so hopefully they'll survive the weekend.
I'm sure they will.
Hey, good to see you. Have a good one, Rick.
Thanks, Charlie. And with Charlie Hargrave, we're here at McClain Stadium right now. Wilmington leads McClain 48-7. We've got about 5 minutes and 38 seconds before the second half begins. I'm with AJ Ganger and this is Rick Phillips. And we just had a great chat with Charlie Hargrave.
Wow.
Got a fine band that was on the field earlier this evening.
I just got so much to do in such a little time, so.
Jody was, but it wasn't me.
Yeah, I'll be all right. I got some muscle on today, so.
We'd like to remind you that Bogart's Barbecue is 975 South Street in Wilmington, Ohio, the home of the world-famous Southern Barbecue. At Bogart's Southern Barbecue, they serve the best-tasting barbecue, and that's their reason for being. Stop by our location and enjoy our fall-off-the-bone tender meats, savory sides, and delicious desserts. We'd be mighty pleased to have you. Bogart's Barbecue shouting, "Go Canes!" Call them at 937-655-8100 or just stop in for Great Southern Barbecue at 975 South Street in Wilmington, Ohio. And in fact, we know we've talked with the powers that be at Bogart's, and we're expecting barbecue in the press box this next game when we host Chillicothe.
I hope so, because I want some of that fall off the bone meats, man. That sounds great.
I'll tell you what, I'll have the meat, you have the bone.
Am I a dog now? Throw me a bone, Rick. Well, here it's about 4 minutes until the second half's getting ready to start. It's 48-7 Wilmington. So again, we're gonna have a running clock here in the second half. Last week was the first time we saw the running clock go against Wilmington, but they're kind of back on track this week.
Looks like
it seems like they scored on every possession but one. They've had one turnover there at the end. Just the option pitch just wasn't to Johns, So
well, it's been a relatively flawless performance here by the Hurricane, and I know that at our sports show on Tuesday night from Generation Pizza, Capilla was expressing the fact that he wanted to pick up the pace.
Attention,
even though
all
Wilmington is a high-paced offense
Good
anyway.
quarter party tonight.
they scored 28 points in the first
After the
quarter.
game at
So,
the
I mean,
corrections
The
facility.
pace of this
on
offense is
District.
right where it needs to be and right where he wants it to be, and I'm really happy that they're finally getting, because last week they run a hurry up offense, and last week it wasn't as hurry up as you would have liked it to be, even though they're playing Massey, but they still played decent football last week when they got beat, but this week they've picked up the pace, putting more points on the board, and right now this team came out tonight, looking like it was ready to do a job, and they've been doing a job very well. Now, Coach Kellen's not, I'm going to tell you right now, being the defensive guy that he is not happy about those returns. Those returns on kickoffs and the 7 points.
Yeah. Well, obviously he likes the shutouts if he can get them. Not that he's just trying to pour the points on anyone, but being a defensive mind, obviously the closer to zero, if not zero, he can get, the happier he is.
And he's only shut out one team this year.
And, the games have been relatively blowouts other than the last two games, which obviously the Hurricane lost.
And the game against Vandalia Butler as well. That game was,
That was a great game.
That was a really good game. And, I'm hoping that next week's game against Chillicothe is going to be that kind of same type game.
And as long as it results in a win.
As long as it results in a Kane win, I think we'll be okay. Because right now it looks like Chillicothe is going to improve to 6-3 on the year. Do we have any more score updates from Massey and Miami Trace at the moment?
I think, Massey's probably in the third quarter. And, Lee was passing on. Charlie's not in the press box any longer, but Lee was asking where he wanted the band to spell out WALH in script on the field. I think they're going to have to work at it if that's going to happen.
Oh my goodness, Lee.
He would have to be buying us more than pizza at halftime, right?
Yeah, he would. He'd have to buy the entire band pizza.
I told him I knew all the board members had to be bought.
There you go.
Well, Wilmington did receive to start the ball game, so McClain will have the ball to begin our second half. So that'll be something we can see if they can move the ball down the field. And Holler and Pitzer have had some great returns.
Well, Pitzer also scored. Just tripped up.
That was a great read option play. He even got me for a second there because I thought he handed that ball. But you could run a read option successful.
He's really fast.
If you could run a read option successful in any facet of pro, college, high school, even in Pee Wee, you're going to be unstoppable because that defense is just going to get confused, and you got to have a really disciplined quarterback to know. All right, I got to read the ends to figure out what I'm going to do with the ball. Do I keep it? Do I hand it off? You got to have a very talented person behind the wheel of your car, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, we're just about ready to start the second half.
About 2.5 more minutes.
Right.
And again, we will have a running clock since the score is above 30 points in the second half. I think it's change of possession. and a timeout is what stops the clock.
Or injury.
Or an injury, yes.
Teams are back on the field. They're warming up.
It's starting to get a little chilly here. It's still about 52 degrees outside right now.
Yeah.
I think we started the game around 58, so it's starting to drop a little bit. It's, 9 o'clock at night now. You're
Typical,
in
fall,
Greenfield.
crisp night.
Second grade.
It's going to be a chilly one next Friday night, too. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, that on Tuesday night we'll be coming to you live from Generation Pizzeria for the Hurricane Sports Show. Are we going to do one at the end of the season, kind of a wrap-up show?
I think what we really want to do is we want to launch a maybe a Saturday morning sports talk show. You can call in, ask questions. We'll have interviews with various coaches. I know they have after the season is over. That is, if we are not in the playoff season as far as football. We're going to be getting ready for basketball, and there's a kickoff there at Wilmington College. There's going to be several teams that are going to be involved. We're going to be carrying every one of those games. It's over, I think, 3 days that they'll be having that kickoff classic, as far as the kickoff, but obviously basketball. And so we'll be having those games during the course of that entire weekend. So we'll be looking forward to the basketball season once football wraps up, and hopefully it won't be too soon.
No.
We might get into the playoffs and see Wilmington, make their attempt to go further than just the first 10 games of the year.
Yep, and I mean, they're looking like they're going to improve to 7-2 this on the season with one more game left, and that's Chillicothe. It's a big game, but for them to be able to get into the playoffs, they're going to need a lot of help.
Maybe we'll get Lee, if we're in the playoffs, to charter a big bus, and we can we can go in style and just broadcast from the bus.
Oh man! Well, we had the funds to do that. That'd be really, really cool. Kind of like a college game day where they have the ESPN bus
Exactly.
around.
And then you could put whichever head on that you thought would win the game, right?
I've been wanting to do that for a while, but being a broadcaster, it's kind of like I'm doing play-by-play for most of the time, so I got.
And you can't find a head big enough to fit over
Yeah,
here.
you can't find one big enough to fit on this big head.
Especially with that Michigan hat on.
Oh my goodness! Here we go again. They play Michigan State tomorrow. And,
So what are your hopes for that game?
well, they've had a bye week. Everyone's rested up. Maybe I guess the monkey is off of Brady Hoke's back a little bit as far as it goes to his job. But if he can beat Michigan State and Ohio State this season, I think that he might save his job. If he gets goal
Well,
up.
I mean, I would think, of course, typically what you hear is the big game on either side of the fence, whether it's Ohio or Michigan, is to beat the other team.
Yeah.
But, Michigan State would be a very big win.
If Michigan can beat Michigan, I'll say this: if Michigan can upset Michigan State, their season might turn around tomorrow. But I mean,
they still
I'll
won't
have to
beat
wait and
Ohio
see.
State.
I mean, they still have more games. They're 3-4 on the season, and Michigan State's got that one loss to Oregon, which was kind of a heartbreaking loss to them. But I think Michigan State will probably end up playing pretty well. If Michigan's defense plays as well as what it did against Penn State, they might have a shot, but their offense has to move the ball down the field with 6 points instead of 3.
Well, we're getting ready for the second half. Wilmington is teeing the ball up and getting ready to kick off to McClain. The Tigers will be taking the ball here to begin the second half. The score is 48-7. Wilmington in the lead.
As Ben Constant's going to kick this one to Tristan Pitzer and Mark Holler.
Wilmington will kick off and defend the south goal.
24.
Holler and pitcher back deep for McClain.
And our second half is now underway here from McClain Field. This one's going to be fielded by Pitzer. He drops the ball, but he picks it right back up. He gets it out across the 20-yard line to the 21 before being brought down by number 11, Marlon Frisco. And it's going to be first down and 10 from McClain. Again, we have a running clock here in the second half this evening, as Wilmington's lead is now more than 30 points. It's 48-7, like Rick said earlier. Again, my name's AJ Ganger. Alongside Rick Phillips, we are live on WALHradio.com and CampusNation.com this evening. Who's our other radio guest over there?
What's going on?
Those guys down there at the end on radio too.
There is a local radio station here. Yeah.
No, that's good.
In fact, the local radio station here, they have a couple towers. One of them's I think rented by Clear Channel. And
I formation on first down. Wilmington showing blitz. Ball is going to go to Holler on first down. He's going to be brought down by number 44 for Wilmington, Brady McCoon.
Power the ball carrier.
Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll be second down for McClain.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Washington Courthouse is leading Hillsboro 19-14 in the third quarter.
Hillsboro's coming back in that game.
Yes, they are.
One receiver out here on the right. I formation again here on second down. The ball's going to go to Holler up the middle. And he's going to dive forward to the 24-yard line.
Takes it out to the 24-yard line.
It's going to be third down and 7 yards to go here
Third
for the
down and
Tigers.
7.
It's a very nice facility here in McClain. It really is. The schools are really, really beautiful out here, and the football field as well is also beautiful. It's a grass field, something we're not used to
we
seeing.
haven't seen grass for a while, have
I think the last time we saw grass field was East Clinton. Shotgun formation here on third down. Back to pass is Pitzer. Pump fakes. Rolls out of the pocket. He's under pressure. He fires one up, and there's a penalty flag down on the play. Pitzer threw that one in the area of number 42, Michael A. But there is a penalty flag down. An eligible receiver downfield against McClain. I'm sure Wilmington will decline this penalty.
He was scrambling around. The play took so long to develop.
Receiver downfield. Penalty is
Obviously,
declined.
one of the
Fourth down.
One of the
for the
McClain
Tigers.
players that shouldn't have been downfield got down the field too far.
I think Pitzer should have not thrown that one. That was very dangerous. He threw it right in the teeth of the defense. He should have just taken
Out
that
of bounds,
sack.
maybe.
He should have taken that sack. Hall's going to be in to punt this one away to Bogart and Ely. Low snap, bounces up into Hall's hands.
Good-
the
good
high
kick,
punt.
though.
Great punt. It's muffed by Bogart, but Bogart's going to pick it up and dive across midfield.
Bogart on the return.
That was a lucky bounce.
That was a lucky
Bounced
bounce.
right back into his hands.
48-yard line, 49-yard line.
Wilmington's going to take over in McClain territory. First down and 10 yards to go with 8:25 left to play in our third quarter. Wilmington has scored on 7 of their 8 drives on offense this evening.
Drive number 9 is going from right to left on your radio dial. They're traveling north up the field.
Jerry Johns is going to be in at running back. They're in the offset pistol formation. Austin Thompson next to Credit in the pistol. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. It's a bad snap. Ball still loose. Picked up by Credit. And Credit's going to be knocked down back in Wilmington territory at the 30.
Matt Credit recovers the Wilmington
That was a bad
fumble.
snap.
I'm really surprised the Tigers didn't come up with that ball. They were back there. There were two defenders back there all over it.
I mean, second down and a mile for Wilmington here.
Second and 25.
Second down, 25.
Well, not the way you want to start the second half if you're Wilmington with that bad snap. Offset pistol. 1 receiver each side. Credit to take the snap. John's the tailback. Thompson behind Credit.
It's going to be a pass.
Next to Credit back. Rolling out the pass is Matt Credit looking downfield. Firing for Andy Ely. And it's just overthrown. Ely kind of slowed up on his route there. He should have kept running. But the pass is incomplete, and it's now third down and long for Wilmington. The first third and long we've seen all day from this Wilmington offense.
Yeah, Ely had it just beyond his fingertips.
He kind of slowed up, like I said, on that run, or that route as well.
I think
Should've
that
just kept
probably,
going.
probably what happened was he was looking back. He saw Credit was in distress. He was rolling out, so he sort of waited up to see whether or not he needed to slow down to get the pass.
5 wide receivers. 3 of them are out to the right side. 1 is on the left for Matt Credit. Bogart going in motion. This is going to be a quarterback keeper all the way. Matt Credit gets it out just shy of midfield to the 49-yard line. Would it be 3rd down or 4th down for Wilmington? Their first 4th down of the ball game.
4th down and 12.
Do you think they'll punt it?
Puts it right at the mid.
Yeah.
4th down and 12.
Or will there be some trickery?
Matt Credit's going to punt this one, I think. Holler's going to be back to receive Credit's punt.
Credit back to punt.
Holler's going to be standing inside his 5-yard
Power back
line.
deep for McClain.
28-14.
The snap.
Massey has doubled up on Trace, 28-14 in the 3rd quarter.
Ball's going to take a bounce at the 20-yard line where it'll be down by Wilmington. And McClain's going to take over. 1st down and 10 on the 20-yard line with 5 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in our 3rd quarter. It's still Wilmington 48, McClain 7.
McClain at about the 20-yard line.
Shot or pistol formation here on 1st down. Trips out to the right side. Holler's going in motion. Pitzer's going to keep this one on the keeper. Takes it out to about the 24-yard line for a gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And on 5 for McClain.
Gain of 5 yards. 2nd down and 5.
15 seconds.
Shotgun formation, 3 receivers out to the right. Holler's going in motion. Pitzer's going to keep this one. He's got the 1st down and more out to the 34-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Tigers.
1st down, Tigers.
Starting to get a rhythm.
Yep.
And the fans go wild.
First down and 10 there in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers out to the right side, 1 on the left. Pitzer to take the snap. Play action. He's going to keep it himself. Tristan gets it out to the 40-yard line.
Out to about the 40-yard line.
It'll be 2nd and 5 again for the Tigers.
2nd down and 5.
Under 4 minutes to play in our 3rd quarter. 5 wide receivers for Pitzer. He's going to roll out to his right here on 2nd down. Pump fakes. He's under pressure. Throws this one up. Incomplete, intended for Holler. Number 11, Marlon Frisco, and number 44, Brady McCool on coverage.
Fans looking for a flag, it looks like.
No interference.
3rd down and about 4 yards to go now for McClain. Shotgun, 3 receivers out to the right side. There's some movement. It's going to be a false start.
67 in
I think it was 60,
That's all foul.
57.
Offside on Greenfield, 5-yard penalty. 3rd down and 9.
Number 57, Joe Ralph, was a guilty party on that. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 yards to go for McClain. Under 2.5 to play in our third quarter.
Did you see her go off on that line last week? Did that right there in the first half?
Pistol formation with 3 receivers out to the right, 1 on the left. Pitzer drops back to pass. Looking, firing, completed at number 21. Matt Barton, first down McClain into Wilmington territory.
Yeah, nice
55
pass.
complete to number 21, Matt Barton, first down Tigers.
I'd like to remind everyone, tomorrow we
Ball's up to
won't be doing
Wilmington,
the away
42-yard line.
Wilmington College game. Starts at 1:30. They'll be at Mount Union.
Number 3 in the country.
Yeah, they're playing all these, number 6, number 3.
Yeah, they're playing number 3.
They got a tough schedule.
Yes, they do. And the OAC is a very tough conference.
Yeah.
Shotgun here on first down. Pitzer, it's a quarterback keeper all the way, and he's going to be stacked up.
Might have made it back to the
Pitzer,
line
ball
of
carrier.
scrimmage there.
Brought down at around the 43-yard line.
Stopped by Austin Thompson and Mark Huff. Loss of a yard, second down to 11.
Second down, 11 yards to go now for the Tigers. Three wide receivers on the left, 1 on the right as they're in the gun. Wilmington's defensive line shifts. Coming on the blitz is Garrett Scott. Pitzer keeps it. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage for no
Brought down
gain.
by Austin Thompson.
Third down and 10.
This Tuesday will be at Generations Pizza from 7 to
Third down and
about
10.
7:45 for the Wilmington Hurricane Sports Show. We'll have the coach, and we'll talk about tonight's game, and we'll talk about next week's game. Hopefully have a couple of players from the Wilmington football team.
We had Mark Huff and Chris McAvoy on the show this past Tuesday night. We're trying to figure out if McAvoy has a better beard than me, and apparently he does. Back to pass is Pitzer on third down, firing. It is completed. Oh, no, he dropped the ball.
Oh, they're calling
No, they're
complete.
on him down. He's a completed pass. And he's brought down at the 19-yard line. McClain is inside the red zone.
Complete to Travis Hall. First down
That was a
Tigers.
great snag.
At the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I would say he probably has a better beard than you as well.
Really?
Well, I mean, most of the people there thought that he had the better beard, right?
Yeah, apparently. That's the end of our third quarter of play with the score Wilmington 48 and McClain 7 as we go into our
Updated
fourth
scores
quarter.
from around the area in the third quarter. Chillicothe 42, East Clinton nothing. Clinton Massey 21, Miami Trace 14.
Wilmington Savings Bank is your hometown banking solution located at 184 North South Street near downtown Wilmington. Phone them at 937-382-1659 or stop by and visit Tom Burke and the friendly staff. They have expanded internet banking and bill paying solutions, personal and business accounts, and lending services are available too. Wilmington Savings Bank, 184 North South Street, Wilmington, Ohio.
The Blue Lions of Washington Courthouse are up on Hillsborough in the third quarter, 25-14.
Updated score, Washington Courthouse 25, Hillsborough 14.
Let's see now, Hillsborough, are they the Indians?
Yes, Hillsboro's the Indians.
So the Blue Line against the Indians.
On first down and 10, Pitzer's going to keep this one out of the gun. And he's going to get out close to another first down.
Tristan Pitzer, the ball carrier.
I think they got the first down.
I think they did. It's going to be first and goal
Picks up the
at
first
the
down.
9.
First and goal, McClain at the 9-yard line.
Well, that's definitely the best field position they've had all game, right? Other
Well,
than
they've
going into the end zone.
They've moved the ball down the field on this drive as well after the Matt Credit punt.
Yeah, they're definitely in a rhythm now.
One receiver on the left, 3 on the right in the pistol formation. Holler's going to get the carry, and he is stacked up for maybe a yard gain to the 7. And it's going to be second down and goal to go for the Tigers.
That was after these things. That's we only got one shot, right? If we were your biggest fans against Courthouse.
He's a good ball player. way they would have beat Courthouse.
Yeah. Yep. I do. He would have made that much. He'd have made the difference in those two.
Officials timeout down on the field.
Second and goal to 7.
Somebody lost a shoe, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looked like there was...
Like she is Adidas, you know, you got these three there. If he doesn't play anything, he's probably going to score in that
Looks like we're starting the clock again.
Second down, goal to go here for the Tigers. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers out to the left, 1 on the right. Hall goes in motion to the right, and there's going to be a penalty flag. And it's another false start.
Flag on the field.
And moving back to the 12-yard line,
Ball
where
foul,
there's going to be
illegal
second down.
procedure against the Tigers. That's a 5-yard penalty. Second and goal to 12.
You got 2 phones.
Work.
Yeah, how do you get 2 phones around here?
Work and personal.
I got 20-20 Massey.
28-20 Mass.
28-20, Massey leading Miami Trace. That's a good to be a barn burner there.
Haller's going to get the carry on second and goal, and he's stacked up by the Tide. Garrett Scott.
Fowler, the ball carrier.
You know, that's what Trace did to Wilmington. They hung in there the whole game. They stayed within striking distance.
And then ran for a 60-yard
Third and goal
touchdown
to 14.
Right.
Put him up, and then they couldn't stop. Wilmington couldn't pass the ball down the field.
So it sounds like Trace is trying to do the same thing there with Massey.
Haller lost 2 yards. It's going to be third and goal from the 14-yard line. Spitzer's going to line up in the gun with 5 wide receivers, 3 on the right side and 2 on the left. Back to pass is Spitzer. Fires one up, and it's incomplete, nearly picked off
Pitcher's pass to Haller.
by number 9, Branson Newberry. The pass was intended for Alex Haller, and it's now 4th down and goal to go from the 14. I think this is 4-down territory, Rick.
Definitely. I don't think they're going to kick a field goal here. I think they're going to attempt to go into the end zone, or at least run into the end zone.
8.5 minutes remaining in our ball game here this evening from McClain Field in Greenfield, Ohio. 5 wide receivers again, 3 out to the right, 2 on the left. Spitzer's in the gun. Wilmington coming on the blitz. It's Garrett Scott, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield by number 58, Mark Huff.
Pitcher going for a big loss.
Well, they were bringing everything that play.
Hurricane takes over.
There'll be a turnover on downs, and Wilmington is going to take over at the 25-yard line.
109916. Last 3 digits, 916. If you have the winning ticket, please come to the press box.
Boy, that was quick.
Where were you?
Now, wait a minute. Is
This
this...
has to be split with an announcer. Though.
That's what I heard.
That's the rule here.
Yeah, I heard
You
that.
girls are young, you'll learn the rules. But this time we'll let you have it all. Okay?
First down and 10 for
They
Wilmington.
were up here pretty fast.
Real fast.
Pistol formation, new quarterback in. Wilmington's got their second stringers in.
Hurricane on the play.
I don't even know who ran the ball.
What was it? They had him on the floor. And that Sparky in the weekends on back.
Who carried the ball for that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they got
Number 28?
They got new
I think
people.
number 26 maybe. Guess we'll figure it out.
Is that Austin Jones?
Number 5's the quarterback now, Grunkle. Grunkle is now in a quarterback in the pistol formation for Wilmington. The pitch Out to the left side, he's brought down for a loss. I think that was number 25, Dylan Bogart, on the carry.
Dylan Bogart on the carry.
I think. Zach Reed, he gets it out across midfield to the 49 for a gain of 5 yards and second down.
Second down and 4.
Well, there was a bad snap too as well.
Yeah, let's slow it down.
Pistol formation here. 4 wide receivers from McClain. Adams goes in motion. There's a keeper by Easter, and he's going to be drugged down in the backfield back into McClain territory at the 48. It's going to be 3rd down and about 7 yards to go for McClain. They need to get it to the Wilmington 45 to pick up a first down. Trips out here to the left, 1 receiver on the right. Easter is going to hand this one off up the middle, and he is stuffed by the men in black defense.
Who was the running back? Who was that?
Number 40. Number 40, Gabe Adams, was on the carry, and it's now fourth down and 9.
4th down and 9.
Gotta go for it, I imagine.
No, I think they're gonna
punt.
They're gonna punt. Number 56 is gonna punt this one, Kyle Wyatt.
What's that, honey? What?
Call Michaela Denny. Does area I've lost my sister.
What?
I've lost my sister and can't find her.
Oh, you want me to page her?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wyatt's punt is going to be down at the 25-yard line, where Wilmington will take over. 1st down and 10 with 3 minutes 11 seconds left to play in our ball game.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Have your
Thank you so
attention,
much.
please. Michaela Denny, would you please go to the Van Booster concession stand? Michaela Denny.
Well, looks like most of the
Preston 10, Wilmington at the 25-yard
faithful
line.
have stayed throughout the game.
Yes, they have. Most of the McClain fans have, too. Okay, coming up after our ball game, ladies and gentlemen, will be our post-game show. Me and Rick Phillips will sit here, diagnose this ball game, and maybe throw out some player of the game honors as well. Grunkle in a pistol formation. He's going to hand this one off up the middle. Number 26 on the carry, Austin Jones.
Austin Jones, the ball carrier.
Gets it out to the 29-yard line for a pick of 4 yards. It's going to be second down
4
and
yards.
6.
Second down and 6.
2.5 minutes left to play and counting in our ball game this evening. Jones the tailback, and the pistol formation is Grunkle. Jones is going to get the carry again here for Wilmington. Breaks a couple tackles and has got a first down out across the 40 to the 41-yard line for the Hurricane.
Nice run there.
Jones, the ball carrier. Brought down by Lane Hester. Picks up a first down for Wilmington at the 41-yard line.
Pistol formation again for the Hurricane. Grunkle to take the snap. It's a pitch to Jones on the far side. Jones cuts it up, gets across midfield, down to the 39 of McClain for another Hurricane first down.
Jones, the ball carrier, picks up a first down, takes it down to the McClain 39-yard line. First and 10, Hurricane.
What's that song?
1:05 left to play in our ball game. Grunkle's in the pistol formation again. Jones the tailback. This is going to be a toss now to the right side for Jones. Jones gets it out across the 35 where he's tripped up
Jones, the ball carrier.
by number 56, Kyle Wyatt,
Brought down by Kyle Wyatt.
at the 33-yard line. Gain of about 5 yards for the Hurricane. It's 2nd and 5. Just a couple more
Down
plays
five.
here, and our ball game will end here this evening.
Again, Washington Courthouse Blue Line 32 and the Hillsborough Indians 14. They're in the fourth quarter there.
And Grunkle's going to take a knee here, and
Grunkle
that
takes a knee.
is going to do it for our ball game this evening at McClain Field. Our final score this evening, Wilmington 48, McClain 7. Coming up in just a few seconds, it'll be our post-game show live from McClain Field.
That's the ball game. Fans, don't forget the Tigers wrap up this season at Hillsborough for the Rotary Bowl next week. Right on over to Hillsborough, cheer on the Tigers as they try to capture, hold on to the Rotary Bowl. Thanks for supporting the Tigers at all the home games this year. Please drive home carefully. The life you save may be mine. Good night, everybody.
All right. Wasn't that fun?
We'd like to thank our sponsors tonight for Hurricane football. Bill Marine Ford, Chrysler, Plymouth, Dodge, and Jeep.
I probably will.
They're proud sponsors of Hurricane football on WALH Radio and CampusNation.com. Also, Wilmington Savings Bank, your hometown banking solution. They're located at 184 North South Street near downtown Wilmington. And Beauregard's Barbecue, Beauregard's Barbecue, 975 South Street, Wilmington, Ohio. It's the home of world-famous Southern barbecue. We want to thank our sponsors, as always, for supporting Hurricane football.
Hopefully next week when we're back at Townsend Field at Williams Stadium on the beautiful Wilmington College campus that we'll get some of those Bogart's barbecue.
I'm looking forward to it.
Dylan's dad's kind of promised us some of that barbecue, I think, for next week, so that'll be great. Well, our final score tonight again was Wilmington 48, McClain 7, and Rick, Wilmington looked like they were back on track here this evening.
I definitely think that, as Coach Killen had related to us last Tuesday during the sports show, he wanted to go up-tempo, even more of an up-tempo game tonight, which he did, and it obviously paid off. Wilmington had the offense. They put the points on the board. They actually, in their first, 7 possessions?
Yeah, they scored on 7 out of 10 possessions, I believe, this evening.
Yeah, so, I mean, they were very efficient, obviously very explosive. There's no question they've got speed, they've got a lot of talent there, and tonight they showed it. They put it on the field there, 48-7.
Yeah, they really, really did, and their defense came out here tonight, and they didn't get the shutout like they would have liked to, but their defense also played very well. They stopped the run. They stopped the run this evening, and they played very good football, I will say that, on all facets, special teams. You know, Kellen's not going to be happy about those returns on kickoffs that McClain had.
Yeah, there were a couple instances where maybe defense broke down a little, special teams broke down a little, but I mean, it was a fairly flawless total game that they put together tonight.
And I mean, there were no points scored in the second half either, which, Wilmington came out with a 48-7 lead, but I mean, there was the running clock that was involved. one whole calendar year until you got to play them again.
So true. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to give my defensive player of the game to Mark Huff. I mean, he was everywhere on the field for Wilmington, and he was one of our guests on the show this week. Defensive lineman, big guy.
Came up big.
He came up big. He had a couple sacks, a couple great tackles, and he played a very good ball game. And all these Wilmington kids played a really good ball game. And I would like to give my honorable mention player of the game to Alex Holler, the running back, and he kind of all over the field for McClain tonight. He ran the ball very well. He also scored a touchdown for McClain. So, this McClain team, even though they fell to 0-9 this year, they played good football. And I mean, last week, they played good football against East Clinton too, and they have one more game left.
Right, and there were some exciting plays that they got into a rhythm. They obviously put 7 points on the board.
Yep.
And they, as you said, came out on the short end of the stick this game, and they are 0-9, but
they got the Rotary Bowl next week. Maybe they can beat Hillsborough. Hillsborough's lost 7 straight games, so I mean, there'd be a perfect shot at them to.
Yeah, and it looks like Hillsborough's probably going to lose to the Blue Lions tonight, so that would set up a big game next week.
Yes, it would. Well, again, ladies and gentlemen, we got anything else you would like to add? Kind of a final verdict here tonight, Rick, on this ball game.
Well, I just say that as the coach said this past Tuesday, they went out, they performed, they were up tempo. Obviously, they got all their ducks in a row, so to speak, and they came up big tonight, 48-7. So I guess Clinton Massey has intercepted, and they now lead 42-20 over Miami Trace in the fourth quarter. Sounds like Massey's going to go on to win their ninth game
on the season,
of the season.
Their winning streak's still alive as well too.
Right. Yeah. Haven't lost since we brought you the game last year. Columbus DeSales and Massey. So they're putting it to their opponent tonight.
Well, Rick, I think we're going to get off here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my name was AJ Ganger alongside Rick Phillips. And Rick, I know you got something to say before we go off the air.
Well, and we want to say thanks, Lee, for the help in the studio. And as I say, every ending game, every ending sports show, go Cane.
Go Cane. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be coming to you live this Tuesday night from Generations Pizzeria for the Hurricane Sports Show. Again, my name was AJ Ganger.